Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and today we're going to discuss a card I got revealed yesterday, the brand new X-Saber card, Bruno. Now, I know we're not supposed to talk about Bruno, but today we are, so let's talk about it. So, Bruno is a brand new support card for X-Sabers coming out of Dual Terminal 3, and I actually think it has huge potential in Gold Pride Punk Goblin Biker Material Actor, the 60 card pile deck I've been playing for a long time now. If you're familiar with this channel, hello, I'm crazy, and yeah, every time Konami brings out a card I think has potential in my deck, I'm going to talk about it, so let's do that. So X-Saber Bruno is a Earth level 3 Psychic Monster Tuner that has the ability, once a turn, during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, quick effect. Immediately after this card resolves, synchro summon using only Earth monsters you control, including this card. You only use each effect of X-Saber Bruno once a turn. If this card is in your hand, you can banish one other Earth monster from your hand or face-up field or graveyard. Spell summon this card. Then if this card is no more spell summon, add one Saber spell / trap from your deck to your hand. This is a pretty powerful monster. Not only can it quick synchro on your opponent's turn using Earth monsters you control, it does not lock you into any synchro, by the way. You can make any synchro in the game as long as you control Earth monsters to make it. So basically, let's say you want to make Baron de Fleur back when Baron was still legal. Well, if you had a level 7 Earth monster plus this guy, you can make Baron on your opponent's turn because it doesn't lock you into attributes. It just says whatever synchro you're about to make, all materials must be Earth type. So that is a pretty powerful synchro summoning in Punk because a lot of our monsters are already Earth, meaning this is just a free level 3 synchro that helps us synchro summon. If you count this card, we have now 3 different ways to quick synchro on our opponent's turn. We have Bruno, we have Leon, Gold Pride Leon, and of course we have Punk Shirakusai, which is actually pretty insane. That's 3 different ways we can quick synchro on our opponent's turn now. Now, I've looked into Saber spells / traps. The only one I've seen that has any potential is Saber Hole. It's a normal trap card that says activate this effect while you control an X-Saber monster, negate the summon of a monster, and destroy it, which is a very powerful ability as a counter trap. Basically says, hey, your opponent would summon a monster, negate and destroy it. So let's say you just have this guy on field, your opponent normal summons a monster, you can go Saber Hole, negate, then destroy the summon. Let's say they try to extend, you go X-Saber Bruno, quick synchro, and just make another monster that completely ruins their day. That seems very, very powerful, in my opinion. Not to mention, this card is very easy to access. For one, it's a level 3 Psychic, so you can E-Telly it. But it's also, because it's a Psychic, it is searchable off Punk Jam Dragon Drive. Punk Jam Dragon Drive has the ability to pay 600 life points to search any level 3 Psychic monster in the game, which includes X-Saber Bruno, which is already nice. Another thing about Bruno that is actually pretty awesome is that since all the punks are basically Earths, this card's a free summon usually, as an extender. You can banish any of the punks in Grave. You can banish a couple of the extra deck monsters because some of our extra deck monsters are Earths. And, of course, there is also some other potential in the fact that this card will have better search targets when X-Sabers get more support. I do feel like X-Sabers will be getting more support besides these 4 cards, because I definitely don't think these 4 cards are enough to make X-Sabers good again. When it comes to the new X-Saber Synchros, that is a whole other story. So the new Synchro monsters we got are pretty interesting. So the reason why I'm looking into these guys is because for Saber Hole to work, you need to control an X-Saber monster, which is cool that X-Saber Bruno is a thing, but it'd be cool if we had a synchro to go into. That would be pretty awesome on your opponent's turn. But to be honest with you, all the synchros in X-Sabers kind of suck. Like, even the brand new ones kind of suck. So let's actually go over those real quick. So we, of course, got the brand new Commander Sozin Swordmaster. 1 tuner plus a non-Earth... one tuner plus an Earth monster. It's a level 10. This card is always treated as an X-Saber card, so that's cool. Gains 200 attack for each banished monster. While this card destroys a monster by battle, you can draw 1 card. Once returned, when your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, tribute one X-Saber monster, destroy one card your opponent controls. If this card will be destroyed by battle or card effect, banish a Saber card from your graveyard instead. So I guess the idea here is that you want to control, when this guy's on the field, you want to control another X-Saber monster to tribute to quick effect destroy a monster your opponent controls. Problem is, we're not playing pure X-Saber, so the only guy to tribute is himself, and because it tributes, not instead of just destroying an X-Saber you control, this protection effect is useless. Besides that, he really is just a vanilla beat stick, and it's not really that great. We, of course, have X-Saber Golems, who contribute X-Saber monster to discard one random card your opponent's hand. However, because we're not playing multiple X-Sabers, he'll just be tributing himself, plus he's a Synchro 9, so that's a little easier to make, but at the same time, we don't want to be wasting 3 materials to make a 1 discard. Next, we got X-Saber's Golems. This is a Synchro 7, which the deck can make, but it requires a level 4. This card requires 1 tuner plus 1 Earth monsters, so the other monster will have to be a non-Earth tuner. If this card is Synchro 7, you can add 1 Saber or Golem spell and trap card from your deck to your hand. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent, discard 1 random card from the hand. When an X-Saber monster is targeted for an attack while this card's in your graveyard, spell summon this card, then change the attack target to it. You'll use each effect of this card once a turn. Not a bad effect. It does search a Saber or Golem spell and trap directly from deck, which is nice. However, I just don't think it's enough. I do like these cards, don't get me wrong. I just don't know if it's enough to actually make them competitive. So basically, the whole point of these cards is that you want to play them with the other one, X-Saber Prima. Prima says no on normal summon or special. Or when this card is no more special summon, send this card graveyard to special summon 2 X-Saber monsters from your deck. However, then you are locked, I believe, into X-Sabers, if I remember correctly. No, you just special summon 2 from deck, but then you destroy them during the end phase. Never mind, it don't lock you in anything. However, the problem is this is requiring your normal summon. If there is a way to spell summon this card from deck, we'll be on the road. There is some huge potential of X-Sabers. I know Golems have a Golems emergency and things like that, but I don't know. I feel like this card, Bruno, has a lot of potential in the game. I've been testing it out. It's definitely a new one-of for the deck for sure. It fits right at home with Hush, Psychic Minister, and Wheeler, and Tracker. It feels really good in the deck as like a really powerful one-of. I don't know if we'll be playing Saberhole, but ultimately, this card has huge potential. If we get a better spell and trap to search off Bruno, this could be a really cool engine to play in a deck, which would be pretty awesome. Right now, it's kind of like a 1-1 ratio. 1 Saber Bruno, maybe a Saberhole, or just play Bruno as an extender that's like searchable in the deck. I'm not exactly sure, but right now it's some pretty cool stuff, and I'm really excited to see where this could go from here as like Synchro expansion. Also, it is just a level 3 extender. Worst comes to worst, you can just use it as XYZ material and keep going from there. There's a lot of potential with Bruno, and I really want to see where this goes from here. But that's all I got for this video. I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. See you on the next one, and bye-bye.